Okay, this is on the Adamson job, number 53820, installed on 1010 by Aaron. And this is kind of a tricky one, so bear with me. Okay, if you come in the front door, there's this this closet right in front of the front door. And we're going to add a fan coil in here. And we're also going to add a 3-ton AC. We're going to add all new duct, returns, and a zone system. So the furnace will sit in a drain pan. The drain pan will sit all the way against this wall here. We'll make it 30 by, go corner to corner back in the back. You will want to take off all this stripping on the floor, just down to here. Okay, so the furnace will sit 1 inch from the back sheetrock wall and 1 inch from this sheetrock wall. And it'll actually go straight up with the plenum on this side. Okay. My notes are all scattered, so I've got to organize them all. So, but anyway, have a 90, a filter box. Furnace will sit right on top of the filter box with a fan coil. So then we have a transition. So 10 inch will bring it, 10 inch throat on the 90 will bring it just right past this. Then I have a transition to bring it up 2 inches. So from 10 by 24 to 10 by 32, and it'll bring it up 2 inches to get over the drain pan. Then I have a 90, and then just a 3-foot piece of duct. So I don't remember where my marks are, but your 90 coming here, then your 3-foot piece of duct will just come, I believe, probably right here. Anyway, right below the shelf. So on the other side of this, we're going to put 2 30 by 12 flat grills. So we'll put one just low right over the baseboard. Then the other one we'll just put higher. We do have a vent coming out here, 6 by 12, that's going to point towards these windows for this, and also something else here. So I don't want to put the return too close to these. I want to kind of keep them low. Okay. And I will organize this drawing later. I've been here way too long and it's been a struggle for me. So on top of the duct, on top of the fan coil is right here, 24 by 12, and then a transition, just made it 5 inches long. Then we have it split into 2 ducts. So this one, I gotta put it end cap right here. Okay, so this one just get 13-inch piece of duct with an end cap, and that'll bring it right to the ceiling, tight. This one will get a 11.5-inch piece of duct, put the damper in there, and then a transition, which will go to 14 by 16 to 8 by 20. And what that'll do, ignore these drawings on the wall. So the transition's going to be up high, and you're going to want to cut this out more to fit the transition, but our 8 by 20 duct is going up in this exact location. So a transition is going to come up, and then transition inside the floor joist, and then 8 by 20 up through the closet, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay. On the other side, I have just a 13-inch piece of duct and end cap. Up the side, I have just a little 4-inch sleeve, then a 8 by 14 damper, 8-inch piece of duct, and then I have it split into two here. So off this 8-inch piece of duct, you're going to do a 6-inch top takeoff over here close to the wall, and come up with a 6-inch and just put a 4 by 10 end boot in this doorway right here. Off this side, I'm going to put a 8 by 8 to 6 by 12 transition and a 4-inch collar through the wall, and put a 6 by 12 register into this living room right here. So that's the high side wall in the living room right here. Okay, and then the other one is just going to be a 6 by 6 to 6-inch round. And what it's going to do is it's going to come out the very corner as tight as you can get it. 6-inch round over to here. Going to 45 up and 90 over. This is kind of an extra, but above the stairwell right here, they have the one joist space open. So hopefully it works. But we're going to come through here. We're going to put a 4 by 10 angle boot over the man door in the laundry room. Okay. Then, okay, so then off the front of this, I just didn't have room to put my damper here. I really tried everything to put my damper here, but just no room. Anyway, so off the front here, come over here, I have a 12 by 12 to a 10 by 12 starting collar. And then a 90, and then a damper, then another 90. So what it's going to do is it's going to come out here, 90, and then 90 up, and then I'm going to offset. You can see up here the lines that I drew. We're going to have a 10 by 12 duct going up next to this flue. So it's going to be touching this flue here. And I drilled a few holes down. You can see one hole right here is the corner, the back corner. But yeah, 10 by 12 duct right there. So I'm a 90 up, then a transition. And that transition is going to go all the way up next to the flue. Let me go upstairs and show you that. Oops. So in this closet, I'm going to run an 8 by or 10 by 12 duct inside here. and come up, and then it's going to have a 90. The 90 is going to be tied against this wood here, and 12 inches up. I drilled a pilot hole to make sure we can get out there. So we will have to header this, take this out and header it. Okay, so at 10 by 12, and just come in, I give you a 10 by 12 squared around. And it's just gonna step into this attic, and you're gonna run 12-inch flax on it. So pull the insulation all over the squared around, the whole way. Should cover it. Okay. Okay. Also, your transition, you might have to, trim this wood just a little bit. Depends on what your transition's going to give you. It's pretty short. I know it's going to be choked on that transition. But anyway, so I hate to run back down and up. So our other duct that's coming straight up, the 8 by 20, I made marks on the floor here. Down below there's a truss, so we're going to be coming out. I put 8 by 20 duct right here. So this whole corner of the closet, all the way to this door, we're going to take up this spot, 8 inches up. We're going to come all the way up. I give you a piece, and then a canvas, then another piece, and then a 90, and then a 5-foot piece with an end cap. Okay, let me take you. Oh, I haven't put the attic access. So up in the attic above us, we're going to take 1, 2, 3 side takeoffs with the 90 right up the top of the duct. And I think there is a truss like right there, up there. I don't remember exactly, but I know there's a truss like right there. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to take a 8-inch side takeoff, 3 8-inch side takeoffs. One's going to come out here, and it's going to have a Y. Sorry. Let me start over. Going to have 1 10-inch side takeoff and 2 8-inch side takeoffs. So the 10-inch is going to come over here and Y to a 10-8-8. It's going to have a 6 by 12 by 8 straight boot with a 90 over this window. Then in this bedroom, same thing, 6 by 12 by 8 straight boot with a 90. Then you're going to have another 8-inch top side takeoff with a 90. That's going to go 8-inch straight over to a 6 by 12 by 8 straight boot with a 90 over this window. You can have another 8-inch side takeoff come off, and the roof, goes like that. So you're going to probably have to keep them all towards the front side, which you want to do anyway. But anyway, so that's going to come out 8 to an 866Y, 6-inch to a 4 by 10 over the vanity, and then the other 6-inch to the master bathroom to a 4 by 10 over the window or vanity, whatever works for you. Okay. Then in the crawl space up here over the stairs, let's see, my hole was sticking out. Well, you can see this hole here. Come up, and you're gonna be right tight against this truss that's going down, but you're gonna make it. So, anyway, come out and 12-inch flex. And have a, let me get out of here, but you can kind of see. Look at my flashlight while I'm up here, so leave it in here. Okay, so up in that area is where you're going to get this side of the house. So you're going to have, easier if I just show you this on the drawing. So what I just went over is this start going up the closet and over with an end cap. That's where your takeoffs are going to be. I wrote the drawing down here. So this duct here is actually this duct here, just in a bigger form. And I probably will redraw this. Let's see. Okay, so this is your squared around. So it comes here, offsets inside the floor joist here, offsets over 11 inches on the left to meet that hole. And then you have a 90, that's a side view. 1 and a 4-inch throat squared around. Anyway, so you're going to have 12-inch to a 12, 8, 10 Y, 8-inch to a 6 by 12 angle boot over this window. Then, sorry, that first Y will go over in this kitchen. So 12, 8, 10, then 10, 8, 8Y. The other 8 will go to this window, then the other 8 will go over this kitchen window. All 6 by 12s. Okay, so let's go over the other stuff. Combustion air, not applicable. No vents. On the AC, you're going to run your line set down into the boiler room and then out. The AC is going to sit over on the north side in the front yard. And let me just go downstairs and show you down there. So right under that closet with the fan coil setting is this boiler room. So we've got a drain here. We're going to run our drain down and then down to the floor drain here. But the line set's going to come down, then go over. It's a drop ceiling here. So the AC is going to sit outside over next to this window. So line set just straight out, up and over up there. Let me go over the power. Okay, so I'll give you a disconnect for the power in here, mount it where it's accessible. But the power is going to have to be run by the electrician. And let me go out to the north side of the house. Okay, so the AC is going to sit over next to this window. You have a gas meter here, but it's going to sit over here. New pad. Keep in mind they have a gate here. So it'll be right here. So on the electrician's going to need to run out of this Siemens panel. We got 4 open spots. So I give you 40 feet of EMT and 2 LBs. So probably run 2 conduits out here. And one will go right to the disconnect for the AC. The other one will go down and go through the drop ceiling and run his Romex over to our fan coil disconnect. So fan coil disconnect will be a 15 amp breaker, and I don't remember what the AC is, but I'll write it down. Okay, on the AC, put a coil overflow safety switch as well as a drain pan overflow safety switch. And I think that is it. Oh, so it's not it. So you're going to tie the 2 dampers together for the main floor, and put 1 thermostat. They have an existing stat right here. That's probably for the boiler. So
Are you going or coming?
So
Coming from work? How was your day? It was good.
probably be nice to put it, right next to it. I don't know. On this, they want it right next to it. That's probably the best place, since this is going to be the return air all right here. Okay, panel, we're going to put on an iHarmony zone panel. And that's it for now. Thanks.